That humble spice rack in your kitchen might be more powerful than you think. Beyond adding flavor to your meals, many common cooking spices contain compounds that research suggests may benefit your brain health. Today, we're exploring the fascinating science behind how everyday spices might help keep your brain sharp, your memory strong, and even protect against cognitive decline. At first glance, spices and brain health seem completely unrelated. That's the goal of this channel. But this connection isn't as random as it appears. Plants produce these aromatic compounds as natural defense mechanisms against environmental threats. When we consume them, many of these same compounds appear to offer protection to our own cells, including our brain cells. The key lies in their anti-inflammatory and antioxidant properties. Your brain is particularly vulnerable to oxidative stress and inflammation, which are major contributors to cognitive decline and neurodegenerative diseases. Let's start with turmeric, the golden spice that gives curry its vibrant color. Turmeric contains curcumin, a compound that has garnered serious scientific attention. Curcumin can cross the blood-brain barrier, meaning it can directly affect brain cells. Studies suggest it may boost levels of brain-derived neurotrophic factor, or BDNF, a protein that supports the survival of existing neurons and encourages the growth of new ones. Research has also shown that curcumin may help clear amyloid plaques, one of the hallmarks of Alzheimer's disease. In countries where turmeric is consumed regularly, rates of neurodegenerative diseases tend to be lower than global averages. That cinnamon, sprinkled on your morning oatmeal, might be doing more than just adding flavor. Cinnamon contains compounds that may help prevent the buildup of a protein called tau in the brain, which is linked to Alzheimer's disease. Studies suggest cinnamon may also improve insulin sensitivity in the brain, potentially enhancing cognitive processing and protecting against cognitive decline. In one study, simply smelling cinnamon improved participants' cognitive processing, attention, and memory. Sage has been associated with wisdom for centuries, and modern science suggests this connection might not be coincidental. Sage contains compounds that inhibit the breakdown of acetylcholine, a neurotransmitter involved in memory and learning. Multiple studies have shown that sage extracts can improve memory and attention in both young people and older adults with cognitive impairment. Even the scent of sage may enhance memory and alertness. Black pepper contains piperine, which not only gives it a distinctive flavor, but also enhances the bioavailability of other compounds. When paired with turmeric, for example, piperine can increase curcumin absorption by up to 2,000%. Rosemary for remembrance goes the old saying, and research backs this up. Compounds in rosemary appear to prevent the breakdown of acetylcholine in the brain, similar to sage. Studies have shown that even the aroma of rosemary can improve working memory. One study found that office workers in a rosemary-scented room performed better on memory tasks than those in an unscented room. So, with all this, you now know how you can harness the brain-boosting power of these spices, and I'm going to give you just some simple ideas. For example, adding turmeric to smoothies, soups, or rice dishes. Remember to include a pinch of black pepper to enhance absorption. Sprinkling cinnamon on oatmeal, yogurt, or coffee. Using fresh sage in pasta dishes, roasted vegetables, or meat preparations. Adding rosemary to roasted potatoes, bread, or grilled meats. Or just simply mixing multiple spices in marinades or rubs to maximize their benefits. Remember that consistency is key. Occasional use won't have the same impact as regular incorporation into your diet. So, while the research on spices and brain health is promising, it's important to note that most studies use concentrated extracts rather than culinary amounts. Spices should thus complement, not replace, other brain-healthy habits like regular exercise, quality sleep, and social engagement. If you're taking medications, check with your healthcare provider before significantly increasing your consumption of certain spices, as some may interact with medications. That said, adding more spices to your cooking is a delicious way to potentially support your brain health. So, the next time you reach for your spice rack, remember, you might be doing your brain a favor. From ancient wisdom to modern science, the connection between spices and brain health is anything but random. That was it. Thank you for tuning in, and if you enjoyed it, please feel free to come back next Friday for the next one. See you!